Hello everybody, how are you? Thanks for coming today. 8 months I've been in the UK. Well, for reasons you know now, self-exile, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is in New Zealand today. Not only in New Zealand, but right across the world. Our freedoms are being diminished deliberately by, well, we all know, I don't need to say it, but I'll say it anyway, World Economic Forum, globalists, our prime ministers all around the world are all fully on board. They've been voted in, but I believe with deceit. These people are chosen before they get into power. Jacinda herself is part of the World Economic Forum. Same as Justin Trudeau. All we can do is have a grassroots movement like we've got now, with unity. There's so many different factions here in New Zealand, and it's everywhere. All of us are split for some bizarre reason. We've got to get together. We need unity amongst each other, and we do need it. You know, the leaders of each groups, doesn't matter who they are, without mentioning names, they've all got together. They've got to get together in a room and thrash it out. Because we've got to be united force against this government. Not only this government that's in power now, but future governments. Because I believe, what's his name, Christopher Luxon, David Seymour, the lot, they're all cut from the same cloth as Jacinda Ardern.
Yeah.
They're all cut from the same cloth. Many of you people here have lost their jobs, even my family. I've got plenty of friends, lost their jobs. And we're all struggling. No one seems to care. The government certainly don't seem to care. All they're bent on is division and keeping us divided. And that's got to stop. Like I say, we've got to be a unified force. We've all got differences, slight differences, but the end game is we've got to remove these people that have got any connection with the World Economic Forum and the World Health Organization. Klaus Schwab and George Soros and all them. We've got to remove them. And the only way we can remove them is get our people, many people that are here today, we've got to get them into local governments and into government itself in the beehive. It's a big climb. It's an almost impossible task, but we've got to do it somehow. And like I say, we've got to do it together. We've got to put out the message that we are united. 8 months I've spent in the UK, wandering in the wilderness, house sharing, funny enough, with Russians. And they were, honestly, them Russians I stayed with were great people who really looked after me. So I'm not buying into any of what I see on TV. I don't buy any of it. But that's the way it is. Suddenly they want us to believe the media when the media have been lying to us for decades. The media is not our friend. They're lying to us. The media are fully bought. They are bought by this government. Jacinda bought our media in New Zealand with your taxpayers' money to lie to you. And that's what they've done. They're lying over and over and over. And I'll be honest with you, they're 8 months in the UK and I didn't watch any telly at all. None. All I watched is what I wanted to watch on the internet. And I'll tell you what, it didn't screw me up. I made mention of a meme I seen. It was the best meme I seen over the last 2 years, and it was a still picture, a CNN reporter who says to two Amish men, and they got speech bubbles, and she says, "It's amazing. Why haven't anybody in your community, the Amish community, got COVID?" And the Amish man says, "Well, that's easy, love. We haven't got TVs." And that's the problem, is the television. There's not one single journalist in this country or media outlet that's got any integrity. They have lost their moral compass. Every single politician in this country has lost their moral compass. They are all on board with the globalists. They want to be part of this globalist push to take away our freedoms. And our freedoms are being eradicated bit by bit by bit. I've drove here today from Lincoln and I've seen many people walking down the streets and they're wearing masks. And I see in the cars, I look beside me, they're driving a car by themselves wearing a mask. So I know straight away who they're going to vote for coming next election. Because I think it's insanity, it's a form of insanity. But what can we do? What can we do? All we can do is do what we're doing right now and building our numbers. I'm not here to divide, I'm here to unite. I've done a lot of thinking that 8 months in the UK. And I want to get rid of this government and the future governments if they are not going to represent the people. They will lie and they will deceive. And they're going to tell you all sorts. What's his name? Luxon, Christopher Luxon was in Rangiora last night. In the RSA club apparently. I only heard about it last night. I didn't go there. I heard about it 10 minutes before. $80 a time he was charging for people to hear him speak. He should be paying them $80 a time to hear him speak.
What does he do for 80 bucks?
It makes you wonder. Well, these people have got to be brought down. They have. There's not one of them represents us. We've got to get our people in power. Like I say, local government, Christchurch Mayor, Mayor of Wellington, Mayor of Auckland, our people we want in power. And we want people who are not going to be corrupted. That's the main thing. People are going to say no. No to corruption, no to backhanders, no to backdoor deals, no to the UN, no to the WEF, no to big tech companies, no to big pharma who come into this country, big red carpet, and they get the red carpet treatment. And these people are funding. They fund our leaders to lie because they make big money. Jacinda knows the writing is on the wall for her, but she also knows that the next leader that steps into the breach is going to carry on the work she started. And it's like the boiling frog. Bit by bit by bit. Most people believe they're doing a fantastic job and don't even realise their freedoms are being taken away bit by bit. And it's a sad state of affairs, but that is the brilliance of the propaganda machine right across the world, because they own everything. But anyway, I think I've said enough, but at some stage I'm going to be going for myself and a friend of mine, who shall remain nameless for now, are going to be running for local government. We don't know how far we're going to get, but I can tell you now, I honestly believe, and taking at face value I suppose, I can't convince you, but I am incorruptible. I am not going to be corrupted by these people. I'm not going to do any backdoor deals with the corrupt people I believe are corrupt. If I got voted in, then I'm going to be representing the people that voted me in. And I will call a spade a spade. And I will. And anybody that steps out of line, they'll call me all sorts, I know that. They've done it all before. But I care less what they call me. I care less. I've grown broad shoulders since I've been in the UK. But now I'm here. Now I'm back. And I'm going to stir it. And I'm going to rattle that cage. And I'll rattle it all the way, regardless of what the police do, what the government do. If they want to come knocking on my door and take me away, I don't care. Because I'll be shouting and screaming all the way. And I'll be doing it for New Zealand. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.